Hi, everybody. I would like to talk about the instruction of the course DSCI 304 for the summer. So here I'm sharing with you the syllabus of this course and talk a little bit about how we are going to learn in this course and how we can get a good grade if we follow the instruction of this course. So I have the class for participation 5% of the total final grade. Assignment takes 20%, exam 1 40%, and exam 2 35%. So now let's discuss about what does it mean class for participation 5%. So for each chapter that we have, I have some activities in the classwork called practice for chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, and so on and so forth. So these activities are on Connect. So these are like activities that are showing me that when you are working on them, you are participating. They just have 10 questions. They are multiple choice type of questions, or true false type of question, maybe one or two open-ending questions you would have. The good thing about these practices is they are preparing you for the exam, because I would have questions similar to those practices in your exam. For assignment, you would have two assignments, one before the exam one, and then the second one before the exam two. And they are also on the Connect. And the questions that I would have from exam one and exam two would be very similar to what I have on those assignment as well. And then now let's move to table of content to see what we have. So this is just 1 month that we are going to learn all of these topics and concepts in 1 month. Therefore, there might be a situation that I would just skip 1 or 2 chapter from this table of contents. We would start from chapter 1 and chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 8, and chapter 9 for exam 1. So the only chapters that they might have some formulas and equations are chapter 3 and chapter 9, I believe. I already record everything, the video, so you would read the slides carefully, watch the videos, go through the practices, and if you have any question, reach out to me. We could have a Zoom, and then I would help you on that, any questions that you have. We have something like some slides like, practices or extra works that you can just check those slides. The answer of those questions are on the note part of the slide. You should download the slide to see all the equations clearly, and then you can see the answer on the note part of that. And the exam for the summer is not that much complicated because it's summer, you didn't have a whole semester to work on them. And I would just make sure that everybody understand the concept very well. And then I might have 1 or 2 open-ending questions of the calculation. And then for that part, you are welcome to have a cheat sheet of the formula for yourself, and then you can use them for finding the answer. And then after we take the exam 1, the second part of the summer course is related to chapter 11, chapter 12, chapter 15, and chapter 20. Well, if you notice, I didn't bring the chapter 15 materials on the on the OAKS because this is the chapter that is a little bit more complicated, and it depends on how I see the grades and if people are fast enough to grasp the concept. I might add this, but otherwise I wouldn't really bother you to have the new concept. So you would just have 11, 12, and 20 for the exam 2. They are mostly conceptual. So unfortunately, you should memorize things. So I might have one equation for the chapter 12 that I already gave you the practice related to that as well on the Connect. So when you go over the practices on the Connect or the assignments on the Connect, that would be super easy to understand what type of question you might have on the exam. And then exam would be also on the Connect, but I would give you like the exam would be like 1 hour and 30 minutes, something like that, with like 30 questions. Coming close to the exam, I would have an exam review for you guys as well. And then you would have the whole day to take the exam, but after you start the exam, you only have 1 hour and 30 minutes. So you can take the exam during the day at any time, but when you start the exam, it's just 1 hour and 30 minutes to finish that. So you have a time limit for finish that exam. And that is all for learning this. And again, communicating with me is very important. If you have any questions during the like assignment or practice, anything, just send me email. I'm here to help you. And we can have a quick Zoom, or either we can just communicate through the email, and we can work on that. If you have any problem during the, or any other stuff to do during those exam dates, you should let me know at least 3 days before the exam date, that I could make another time for you to take the exam. I wouldn't accept it if you just send me email on the day of exam saying that I had some situation, I cannot take the exam today, can I take it tomorrow? These are not acceptable, because I already make sure that everybody has access to the exam on the day of exam. So if you want to take the exam sooner, you should let me know at least 3 days before the exam time. Okay, so I believe I talk about everything. And if you have any question, just let me know about it. Have a great day. Bye for now.